Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now in 2022, generative AI in the form of ChatGPT came and it took the world by storm, right? It changed everything. People were writing code, creating content, even passing professional examinations based on that, right? So it changed completely how we look at AI. And what if I told you generative AI was just the beginning, as the next form of AI is here and it's even more powerful, and it's called Agentic AI. Now, unlike generative AI, which simply creates content, right? You prompt it for something and it creates content in the form of text or images or video. Agentic AI can think by itself and take actions by itself. So you can imagine like a whole SOC team working by itself without any human interaction. And similarly, imagine a whole gang of cyber criminals completely based on AI agents, no human being involved, right? So it sounds exciting and sounds terrifying at the same time. So the question is, are you ready for agentic AI? Because I'll be very honest with you, whether you're ready or not, agentic AI is here and it's coming and it's going to change everything. So in this video, I'm going to show you what you need to do, what it is, and what you need to do to get ready for this completely new change which is happening in the AI and the cybersecurity world. So let's get started. If you're new to the channel, my name is Kamurish Lal and I made this channel to give advice on cybersecurity and talk about AI and cloud security. So please do like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done already. So what am I talking about here? Like I said, agentic AI is going to change cybersecurity. And when I talk about agentic AI, just in case you're not familiar with it, what is it? Well, like I said, it is the next gigantic leap forward for AI. It is as big or even bigger a leap forward as generative AI was. If you remember, you might have had the generative AI moment when you first started using ChatGPT and you were shocked to see how awesome it is, right? How much intelligent it was and how much a leap forward it was over normal search engines. And you now it's become like a regular part of our lives, right? You can't imagine life without generative AI. So similarly, agentic AI is as big a leap forward. It moves away from AI, away from like the prompting thing where we are prompting back and forth and AI, and moves it to execution. Now AI will be able to act by itself. You simply give it a task and it's going to go and execute and learn by itself. So this is what is going to be a massive game changer, because instead of just prompting AI, you're going to be making AI do stuff for you. And this is not just hype. If you look at anything, honestly, any study or trend report you can take a look at from the tech trends, like Gartner 2025 top technology trends, agentic AI was the number one trend, which they mentioned that is going to change how technology is working right now. And not just Gartner, pretty much look at any report which is going on, and you will see from the World Economic Forum that agentic AI is going to change everything. This is a recent report from the World Economic Forum, and this says where we are. So we were here when it comes to AI, we were here in the machine learning and deep learning. Then we moved to large language models like ChatGPT, and the current state is here, where we are going to be moving towards agentic AI, especially multi-agentic systems, where you have multiple AI agents talking to each other, right? Instead of people, you're going to have agents talking to each other, learning from each other, interacting with each other. This is not your simple chatbot on a website or something. This is an intelligent AI agent which is going to be working by itself, making decisions by itself. Gartner, they have even predicted that agentic AI is going to completely change the service industry and can resolve 80% of common customer service issues without any human involvement by 2029, because it will be able to take actions, right? Instead of just a simple chatbot, which, if you ever used a chatbot, they drive you crazy, right? Because they cannot understand what you need, and it is so frustrating. People just say, I want to talk to a human. This thing will go away because agentic AI will be able to learn and improve and take actions. It will probably have something like generative AI powering its backend, but this is a massive game changer for pretty much any industry. And it's not just one type of architecture. So you're going to have like a network architecture. We have multiple agents talking to each other, or you can have a supervised architecture where you have like a supervisor agent that is looking after multiple agents. Many different types of architectures are present on how agentic AI is going to work. But how are we going to be using it? So first, the good news, it's going to change cybersecurity for the better also, right? There are going to be many use cases. Like I said, if AI is able to take actions by itself, there are so many things which we can use it for. Even today, as of today, AI is being used within cybersecurity solutions, but that is more for analysis and automation. But we are talking about decision making, right? So what are the new types of use cases? How about a completely autonomous SOC team? So this is just my prediction. Please don't get mad at me if you feel I'm wrong, but this is just my prediction for where AI is going to go. We have autonomous SOC teams where you have L1 SOC agents running, and they will be managed by an agentic AI SOC manager. So you can imagine a completely agentic based SOC team without any human interaction. Maybe there's a CISO on top or a head of SOC looking after it, but this is where the potential lies, right? What else? Maybe an autonomous cloud security team. Supposing you have multiple cloud environments, right? You have AWS, Azure, Google. Instead of monitoring it through a dashboard, you can have cloud security AI agents running, and they are monitoring the environment, and they are actually protecting you against attacks, taking action. So at the end of the day, you have like a supervised AI agent, like a cloud security manager agent, and that is providing reports to the CISO, the cloud security manager. Instead of monitoring and having some basic automations, you can have a complete cloud security team automated end to end. Are we at that level yet? No, but we are very, very soon going to be, without any doubt here. And this leads to my next point, which is the new types of cybersecurity risks that are going to come. This type of cybersecurity risks are completely different from what we think about, like from generative AI. With generative AI, we have things like prompt injections and hallucinations where the AI is making mistakes. Now, data leakage. Now we are moving on towards action, which completely changes the game. What are we talking about? The accountability problem, right? Who is responsible for AI decisions? If an AI takes action and locks a person out and accuses him of data theft, who is responsible? Is it the company? Is it the cybersecurity team? Is it the person who made the AI agent, right? What about rogue AI agents, where AI agents can be taken over and start doing malicious actions, right? So your attack surface has completely expanded now. Instead of just worrying about data leakage or false information, now you have a mini team of AI agents that can be potentially compromised by attackers and taken over, or maybe they're going off and they're completely misaligned to what you told them to do because they are learning and taking actions. So who is responsible for this? All these sort of new questions are going to come out, right? So you have things like rogue AI agents, where attackers, maybe they compromise an agent or they introduce their own agent into the ecosystem, which starts spreading misinformation and manipulating other agents. So there's a chain reaction where all the agents, they start getting confused and they start making wrong decisions because of a rogue AI agent. Or maybe if in the supervised architecture, the attacker can compromise the top level agent, and that leads to a single point of failure. Because you've compromised the top level, all the other agents are now impacted by this. So you're going to have to think about new sort of things, right? What can we do to protect this? This is a new and emerging field, which is very, very important for you to understand and start getting ready of it. So I hope now this was a short video because I really wanted to set the stage for how agentic AI is going to be changing cybersecurity. What can you do with it? Well, the first thing always, read up on this. If you're not familiar with this, please start reading, use this video as a starting point and start reading about agentic AI. Learn what it is before you try to secure it. Please learn what agentic AI is. The best way of learning what agentic AI is to create your own AI agent. There are many, many free security frameworks there. Please do not wait for a certification or a regulation to come along. Those are years in the future. By the time, don't wait for like 2026 or 2027 when a breach happens and then you're running around trying to figure out what agentic AI is. This is what happened with generative AI. People were thinking, okay, this is not impacting me. I'm going to just sit back. When it comes, I'll take a look at it. And suddenly data leakage attacks were happening, prompt injection attacks were happening, and people were catching up. Do not wait for a certification or a regulation like the ISO something to come along. Start learning it today. There are many, many free courses. I'm taking this course completely free on the internet from Crew AI. You can just Google it, Crew AI free course. And I'm going to start taking this. I'm going to start learning how to create these multi-agent ecosystems and see what I can do with it. I'm also creating a course. If you're still interested, I'm creating a course on agentic AI risk and cybersecurity. I'm going to be documenting all the risks that are there, how to threat model them, how to take, how to understand and how to create a framework for securing yourself against agentic AI security risks. I'll put the link down there. It's just sign up. So when I release this course, I can inform you and you can get an early bird discount. So I hope this really made you excited and scared at the same time. That is the point of this video, to make you see how the world is going to be changing. Just like generative AI changed the world in 2022, agentic AI is becoming mainstream in 2025. It is going to change everything. So go out and start learning. Thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next video.